maybe I'm a crazy person, but I've noticed this trend a lot, and I it bugs me, and I can't. I It happened again today, and I was like, I got to talk about this on the show. All right, so when you're driving, right? When you're driving and you're in some sort of shopping center, and you see a car in front of you, they don't necessarily have the right of way, but you let them go, right?
Yep.
And you got your hand on the steering wheel, and I don't know if you do this. I do this. I'll give them a little wave, like a little hey, not a wave like hi, how you doing? I just like raise my four fingers from the steering wheel, like hey, I'm acknowledging you. You're acknowledging me. Have a good day. You can go.
You hit him with the Wendy Williams. How you doing?
Yeah. Uh, but I use that pretty often. Like I use it sometimes when I'm like, thank you for letting me go. I use it for like, hey, you can go first or whatever. I'll use it for like, hey, thank you. Thanks for, whatever. I've noticed that wave bit, first of all, it's a two-way street. Like if I give you the wave, you're supposed to give me the wave back. Again, not a wave, just extend your fingers a little bit from the steering wheel. Like, hey, I've
Acknowledge.
noticed yeah, yeah, yeah. I've noticed that I don't get the wave from women as often as I do from dudes.
Oh, dude.
And
Oh,
I feel like it's because they don't know what the fuck is going on.
can I let me disclaimer this before I say some more wretched shit?
Okay.
I feel like, and this is just my possibly ignorant perspective, I feel like women don't learn how to drive correctly. And then one day they're just 35, have two kids in the back seat, and they continue to not drive correctly.
I know Jen's in the chat. She like works in a car factory, so we're triggering her a little bit. But yes, I agree
Well,
with you.
not all women, just like
Yes.
99% of them.
As we said in our previous conversation, not one people are not representative of their whole entire community, but we are talking about all women here.
And really what it always comes back to for me is every fucking time me and you know who head over to Whole Foods for a quick grocery stop, right?
Mhm.
I can't believe how uber focused she is. She's got like a 360 camera on her car, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she will go to pull into a parking spot and literally nothing that happens as she engages with that spot to the time that she takes the key out of the ignition makes any fucking sense at all.
Right.
She
Right.
pulls up, sees the spot, turns the camera on, stops looking at the road, by the way, turns the camera on, stops looking at the road, stares at the camera in her center dash, and then she'll just do like a 58-point turn to get in there. Meanwhile, I've tried to. I've tried. Lord, I know I've tried to very gently, very carefully explain to her. You know, when you start to pull into a parking spot and you start to back out so you can get a better angle, if you just hit the little like inverse, like so you start backing up and then turn the wheel the other way and then back up a little bit more, then you can pull in straight into the parking spot. You don't actually have to keep pulling it in the exact same track that you pulled in. That wouldn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
I can't believe it every time I see it. And no matter how many times I've explained it, it never registers. And that's when the thought finally came to me, like 2 weeks ago, I would say. I said, she learned incorrectly and just is an asshole about it. She's being a Chad Dukes going, you don't know what I know. I know better than everybody else. Trust me, you're wrong. I'm just going to 58-point turn into this fucking parking spot for the 200th time this year because you don't know what I know.
So did she get angry when you like suggest, "Hey, why don't you try this out?"
Furious,
Yeah.
furious, because she couldn't possibly be wrong.
Today I was driving, my daughter, my daughter, she wanted some hummus from Moby Dick, pause. And I was like, all right, I'll go get you some. So we went to the shopping center in Herndon, which is super crowded, very uncomfortable to drive through.
Where'd you guys go again?
It was just me. I was actually going to pick up the food that she asked for. And
What
there's a
restaurant?
big, what's that?
What restaurant?
Moby Dick.
Oh,
I like balls. And there's a Whole Foods there. And there's a delivery truck that's parked right in front of the Whole Foods, blocking one of the ways of the two-way street. And so we had to do that bit where we like look around the delivery truck and see if a car's trying to come through or whatever. I see a car is about to come through. And rather than being an asshole and going, it was my turn. Rather than going and cutting this car off, I let the car come through and I give her the fucking little wave, the little, hey, you're welcome, you fucking bitch. And she just looks at me like I raped her dog.
did she come from a poop throwing festival?
She basically looked at me like, why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody.
I will make the same joke 10 times on one podcast.
And I was so annoyed because I was like, I didn't have to let you go. It was my turn, you fucking hooah. And I let you go. And all you had to do was extend your four fucking fat fingers. And I extend my four fingers, and she just looks at me like, don't ever do that again. And just drives straight past me. And I was like, these bitches don't get it, dude. They don't fucking understand. I don't know what it is, but it's like, that's all you, it goes a long way. It's actually weird how like just a simple acknowledgement of like thank you. It's almost like when you hold the door for somebody and
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, thanks for doing that." And you're like, "Yeah, you're welcome." Whereas when like someone doesn't say thank you, I always say this. I know this is awkward. I know this is a bad bit, but I always say, "Oh, you're welcome, by the way." When they don't say thank you.
I'm sup- I'm surprised. Passive aggressive Othman is passive aggressive.
But dude, they gotta learn one way or the other. And
Yeah.
I was so mad, and I was like, why did I let that why did I let her go through? I should have gone first. And I was like, what? I noticed this happens a lot. Now, Jen Montana says a lot of women are afraid to wave or nod or smile at a man because they're so paranoid about sending mixed signals. I guess I understand that. I get that.
No, that's such a cop out response. They're not driving like assholes and then not waving because they're worried they're going to get raped. You're in a car. Nobody's coming into your car that you're driving to rape you. Chill.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely never try to rape this woman. Like she was,
Hey,
you know,
yo, boss.
hey yo, but God, dude. It made me so angry, dude.
Second order pauses
Yeah, second order pauses.
because of something you didn't say.
Yeah. I don't know why it pissed me off. I was like, "Dude, it's common courtesy."
Dude, I used to have an uncle, still do, but he told me this when I was like very young and impressionable. He was like, if you cut somebody off or do anything awkward on the road, just smile and wave. You can fuck anybody over on the road, just smile and wave and they'll forgive it. And there's something so true about that because it's like you don't know the other person in the other car.
Mhm.
So if you go, "Hey, sorry about being an asshole," it's so disarming.
That's true. Yeah, that's so true.
You
Like,
start making
whenever I
snap
cut somebody
judgments.
off and, like sneak into their lane I always give a little wave just to be like, let's just pretend you allowed that so we don't have this awkward beef like the rest of the drive, you know?
True.
Um,
Especially
yeah,
if you're on like a long road trip and you cut somebody off, you almost have to go out of your way to prove to the person visibly that you're apologetic about it. Because what if you get stuck on the same 90-mile stretch of road?
yeah, yeah, and you guys are, like, competing the rest of the time.
Yeah, and you're all going to the same fucking place every time. You're all stopping at the same gas station. Oh, the Bucky's on Route 78. Oh yeah, I'll see you there. It's like it's so stupid when you like take the time to break it down and think about it, but